Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are and whenever you are. Welcome to Resident Evil Revelations 2. You are here with Morris. Thank you already so much for joining me, for clicking on this. In case you're new to my videos, my name is Morris. I like to play games, I like to talk about games, and I like to talk about games while I play games. Hopefully what you like to do is to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a tea, grab a beverage of your choice. For me today, it's Capella Cloudy Apple Juice. What does it say on this? Please shake well to enjoy it its best. Whoa, my apple juice is it's coming onto me here, but yes, finally we're here. Revelations 2 for all you returning viewers. You know, I mean, we're there. You know, we've done RE1, we've done RE2, we did RE2 again. It was that good. We did RE3. We've, of course, played RE4, still my most popular series, for some reason. We did RE5. We did RE6. We did RE6 again with somebody else. We did RE1 again, because it was remade. We did Code Veronica, which took about 6 months to record, but we got there. We skipped 0, but I suppose that doesn't matter anymore. And most recently, we did Revelations 1. And now here we are, Revelations 2. And you know, it's interesting because I thought when I originally said I'm going to play Revelations 2, I'm going to do it for you guys. It was a while ago, I'll admit, but what else is new? But when I said that, in my mind, I thought at the end of it, that was going to be it. You know, I could finish it and say, we're done, now we just got to wait. Now we just got to see, well, you know, if there's going to be a Resident Evil 7. We're going to see what direction Capcom is going to take the series into, but I guess we're entering into a very, very mysterious era of Resident Evil history, one that we may remember for a long time, or one that we may want to forget, and it's very difficult to predict which is going to be right now. But nonetheless, we're going to get into all that later. Right now, let's just dive right in, shall we?
Resident Evil.
That eye looks really good. I haven't played this game in a long time. That is good apple juice. Close that shit. But yeah, I haven't. Actually, the last time I played this was on stream. It was on Twitch, and that was around the time it came out. I wasn't sure whether I was even going to buy it because I was thinking, well, should I have played Revelations 1? But you guys told me, you know what, you don't need to have played Revelations 1 to really appreciate this game. And now that I've played both, I completely understand what you meant. And right off the bat, I'm going to say that I prefer this one. I mean, it looks better and it plays better. I mean, it's really as simple as that. There's not really. I'm not going to get too technical about it. I just think overall, this is a better game. Unfortunately, no Jill, but you know, I can deal with that, I guess. Just a wee bit of housekeeping before I get into the actual game. Turn the sound down a little bit. Sound is a problem when recording, so if there is a problem with the sound, whether I'm too loud, the game's too quiet, the game's too loud, whatever, any combination of those, please let me know now so that I can change it for kind of future episodes. Otherwise, there's going to be like a million episodes and you're not going to be able to hear anything. Because, oh god, sound mixing is the bane of my own life. I've also bumped the brightness up a little bit. In fact, I'm going to do it once more. Just because I don't know how this is going to come out on the video after all the rendering and all that crap that I got to do. So I'm gonna bump it up. Fortunately, this game, you know, it's a horror game, sure, but it's not it doesn't rely on the kind of light and dark for scares. It's just, you know, sneak past the thing or shoot the thing or whatever. Oh, that really is good orange. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing through. You know, I'm gonna stick with my kind of ethos. I like to relax. I like to just sit and play and talk, and I don't want to. You know, I don't want to stress myself out. I made the mistake last time with Revelations 1. You know, I made the mistake of going, hey, maybe I should try the harder difficulty, you know? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should mix it up. And then it went completely wrong. I got my arse handed to me on a silver platter, no less, and had to bump the difficulty back down. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm just going to go through on normal and have a wee bit of a laugh. But it feels good, you know, to be back with Resident Evil, actually. Because, you know, if you'd watched DMC4, you'll know I was talking about how playing DMC4 kind of feels like a bit of a holiday. Because I know the game pretty well, and you know, I can just sit and play and talk about it. I don't really have to think that much. It's very relaxing to play DMC4. It doesn't seem like it would be, but it is, for me at least. And I can, you know, that seems like a holiday. But back to Resident Evil, it kind of feels like I'm coming back home, you know. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I've been on holiday anywhere, after a while, I go, you know what, I'm done. I want to get back home. And this is what Resident Evil feels like to me. So it's good that I still have ones that left to play, I think. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have another Resident Evil game to go back to. Fortunately, it looks like there's going to be a few more on the horizon, let's say. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to start off. You'll notice there's no kind of new game option. And it's a luxury that's not really afforded to us these days in modern games. I guess that's just that's just a product of the times. With all the unlockables and replayability is kind of a big deal these days. You know, companies want you to keep playing their games for a long, long time, which kind of explains why this game is episodic. You'll notice episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 because it originally came out. Episode 1 came out, and then you had to wait a week, and then episode 2 came out, and it was kind of that's the way it was set up, and I think that's a really good system. But again, we'll get into that. I've talked enough, so we're just going to dive in. There's no new game. What I'm going to have to do is just select the first chapter and kind of continue on as I left it at the end of the stream, really. But it was so long ago, I don't really even remember what weapons I had or anything like that. So, episode 1, Penal Colony. Whoa! Behave yourself. Fear of night, fear of not night. What?
Bioterror.
That intro.
Lives with it.
So good.
Live with it. Viruses are stored.
Can you handle all these black people?
Misused with tragic results.
Oh god, Terra Grigia.
And who are you supposed to trust? Politicians.
This white politician in a suit? You can't trust him.
CEOs who betray
Look at him.
consumers for a quick
He's got very shifty eyes in the shape of a black rectangle.
We're above the politics, always watching, always ready to face the threat head on. We
Look at
are
this. This is
unflinching
basically
mark
Chris
that
Redfield's
stops
team of
the evils
goons.
of bioterrorism and chemical warfare.
Smile for the camera, lads. That's right. That's how you do it.
They call us Terra Save. Because tear doesn't have to end with a wrist.
A wrist. Why would it be? That's not even written in the subtitles.
Hey guys.
Redfield.
Oh, hi, Claire.
I'm glad they know how crazy that is. How stupid that promo is. So what do we think of Claire Redfield now? Because she's kind of older than she was, which is fine. I'm not getting at her for her age. But I remember when her design was first revealed and everybody was like, I don't know about this.
When do the hazing start?
But think about it. You know, it's kind of it's a shame that our beloved characters have to age, right? No matter who they are. But there's nothing sadder than actually playing this game as Claire Redfield in her original outfit. Because it just does not suit her anymore.
Did you hear anything?
You know, if you go back and wear the clothes that you wore when 10 years ago, they don't look good. So don't think they do. I've done it. I've tried it. I've tried wearing shirts that I used to wear 10 years ago, and it just doesn't work.
Yep. Moira started
I
today.
mean, fortunately, I'm a little bit bigger than I was then anyway,
But
so
you've gotta be careful
I get to
if
get
you're
new
gonna
stuff.
mention
Her dad? Oh, yeah.
But it's good to be back with Claire Redfield. I'm in the camp. I prefer Jill.
You did your homework.
You know,
What
I
are the
don't
horrible
know.
invasions of privacy
That
we
can't be
have
that
here?
controversial.
Gotta look out for TerraSafe. We have our enemies.
Jill's pretty cool,
Anyway,
but I'm happy with
good luck
Claire.
breaking her in.
She's not a horse. Bye.
She's not overused, Claire, you know? At least I don't
Uh-oh.
think so.
What'd he do this time?
Fucking Barry. Every time I ask him anything, he pushes back. I wouldn't even be here if I listened.
Uh-oh. Oh, this party's about to get real. know what? I kind of bet that Claire Redfield is sick of this kind of thing happening to her. Can't I get an intro that doesn't involve people shooting at me and smashing windows?
Claire Redfield, you're coming with us.
No, there must be some kind of
Oh man. And again, Resident Evil heroes, they gotta be sick of people injecting them with things. Diseased up to their eyeballs. Literally, eyeballs are a big deal in Resident Evil world, you know? Put the apple juice down just for now. I don't want to use it all just now. Alright, let's load me in, shall we? Whenever you're ready. Oh, it's not done. You thought it was done there for a second, didn't you? But it's not. I forgot how smooth this game looked, actually. I remember being very impressed initially, and I'm impressed again by how good it looks. I mean, it's not the best graphics in the world that the industry has to offer, but boy, does it look good and runs well. And that's all you can really ask for. Holy crap, I got my pistol already. Okay. Oh. And you know what? I bet Claire, again, is probably... And a machine gun on the back. Like, Claire is probably sick of just waking up in dark prison cells. I mean, you know what? All credit to Claire. She lives a pretty rock and roll life when all we've ever really seen her do is wake up in prison cells. Most of the time, anyway. So yeah, I'm fresh. I'm fresh to this game. Technically. I've only played it the one time on stream. So I don't remember too much about it. I've never actually played this while not speaking a lot about it. Holy hell, there's a workbench right here. I didn't even realize. So apparently this is it. Was this always here? This can't have been here the first time. So this is apparently what I chose to use. The old Magnum, of course. Shotgun, handgun, and a cheeky assault rifle as well. I don't know why that's there. I guess just to modify your initial weapons, but yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay with that. I'm gonna have to... Oh, that was the dodge. I remember that being the most useful thing ever created. Moira.
Is that Moira?
Must be. So I don't know if anything is actually going to be different on a second
Don't
playthrough.
worry. I'm gonna get you out of there right now.
I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna end your misery. Oh wait, no, I can do this.
Moira, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Claire. Oh, I remember. Hey, take it. I mean, what in a moist barrel of fucks is...
Please don't talk about a moist barrel of fucks, okay? Not this early on.
Oh, Claire, I just want to go home.
It's okay. We're gonna get out of here.
Actually, it's worth noting right off the bat, the voice acting in this game is pretty good.
None of this makes any sense. What did we do?
For a Resident Evil game. It's not the pinnacle, but it's... You know, I guess you're always going to judge the voice acting in Resident Evil. It's always up for scrutiny, you know? It's the one thing people are always going to pick up on. Ho-ho! And the Lord said, let there be light.
What do you think this place was?
And so there was light and a lot of dead bodies also. He gave us light and dead bodies. I don't know. Is that fair trade? Oh god. Well, hey ho, okay. I may be the only person in the world that's been scared by that twice because I didn't remember that. This is good. I like this. And that's the knife. I remember the first time I went on this. It was kind of I didn't know what to expect really. I didn't know whether it was going to be, you know, actiony RE6 or whether it was going to try and make it a bit more, I guess, a bit more old school, you know, without overusing that term, old school. But this looks really good. Just feels so smooth as well. Ah, yes. That's what you need. There's no jittering on this. I hope it comes through on the video. I really do. I hope the rendering process doesn't completely fuck it up because, yeah, I guess this is one of those games where you really just gotta play it to kind of feel how good it is. Oh god. There's a damsel in distress.
Did you hear that?
Is there someone else in here?
Oh god, well I think there was someone else in here. Only bits of them left. That blood looks really good. Oh, and there's more. There's more in case you were wondering.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Look at Claire, she's like, whatever Moira, jeez. Would you just calm down for 1 second?
I think there's a way through on the other side of the glass.
So I think, if I remember rightly, and you're going to hear that phrase a lot, things like, if I remember rightly, and, oh, I remember this, throughout this whole playthrough, but I think you pick up the knife around here, and then you're able to kind of get through. But we already have it, so it doesn't really matter. You know, I wish there was just a new game option. Unfortunately, I don't know, games just don't want to do it these days. I mean, it was the same with RE5. I mentioned it in part 1 of that as well. I remember. Rules for monitoring test subjects. Those participating in the experiments must observe the following rules. The subjects must be monitored 24 hours a day. Monitor the sensor for any changes. Log its status every 10 minutes. Dispose of any subject showing signs of abnormality immediately. So dispose of everybody, because what's normal in Resident Evil Land? Really? Also, I want to point out, this interface is not very good. It's probably one of the game's weaknesses. I like that there's still notes and things, but it just looks a bit too... It looks a bit corporate. It looks like... Everything looks like a tutorial screen or something. Just because, I don't know, the fonts and the way it kind of... not too much effort put into that, I don't think. But nonetheless, at least we're keeping up the theme of notes. I like having things to read in my games. Not too much. What is this, Fallout? Oh, by the way, Fallout 4 looks amazing. Christ almighty, does it look good.
We can squeeze under this. Give me a hand.
But you already knew that. I mean, Bethesda really just knocked the shit out of E3, didn't they? We'll release our trailer just a little bit earlier than everybody else. So when you're watching E3, you're not even thinking about anyone else. You're just thinking about us, Fallout guys. Yeah, I knew what they were doing. Oh, that's how you crouch. I remember now. I like the amount of control you have over your character is way better in this than in Revelations 1. And that's what I was talking about, just the way that it plays is just so much better. It's all about that game feel, baby. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't remember you. I don't remember you. Get back. Huzzah. That's right. You felt it. That's what Claire Redfield did. You saw it. Oh, sorry, I was having more apple juice. I apologize. Let's get this off of us, shall we, Moira?
What the fuck?
I love the spelling of oh my god on that. That was close, wasn't it? Ooh, look, my little bracelet went orange. That's a nice touch that I didn't realize happened before. Can I get around? Oh god, I bet there's stuff in there. I bet there's stuff in there and I fucked myself again. Is there a way through? Ah, I bet there's not a way through now. Oh well. We'll just have to move on. Oh god. Hey you. Get back here.
Holy shit, it's gonna kill her!
It's probably gonna kill her, Moira.
Come on, hurry.
I want to, but I also want to scour the place for items. How much is there in the early game? I don't remember. Aha! Green herb. Thank you. Hold down to use the... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Spray it all over me. There we go. Alright, but don't take that too literally. Whoa! Watch out, Moira. Don't get a face full of that. Do I have a torch? Oh no, I don't have a torch, do I? Moira is the one who handles the torch scenario. Alright, calm down, Moira. Jeez. I put you in charge of torches. Just do your job, please. I actually like this this co-op kind of mechanic. Each character has a little bit of something different about him. And it balances really well. We'll talk about it more when we control Barry and little Natalia. But yeah, for now I think this works really well. I wasn't sure about the whole co-op thing, you know. I mean, I mentioned in Revelations 1 the co-op... Well, there isn't co-op, is there? There's no kind of option. Oh my lord.
The adult eyes. Oh, God.
My god.
Did you know her?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
she's with TerraSave. Why would anyone do this?
Oh my god, we couldn't Terra save it. We're not living up to our name at all.
I can hear the wind out there. This must be the way out.
Then we need to find a way through.
Experiment block key. Alrighty. That's the one. But yeah, I mentioned in Revelations 1, there's no co-op, and the fact that you have a partner is irrelevant because your partner really does very, very little. They don't do any damage, really. There aren't even that many kind of co-op situations that... Oh, a key. To even be in, you know? Maybe there's a couple of times where you both pull a lever or whatever, but other than that, that's it. And it's like, there's no reason why you couldn't just be on your own and pull one lever. This makes no difference. But in this one, they really stepped it up and they actually make having a co-op partner a little bit different. Every character has different mechanics, and you can take advantage of those. Work together. Makes co-op play. Certainly makes couch co-op play a lot more fun. No online though, which is a shame. I don't normally say that. And it's not often. Well, I don't normally say that because it's not often you really even have a situation where that happens. What do we got? What's down here? Nothing. Alright then. I really thought there would be something. That's my Claire Redfield impression, in case you were wondering. Can we go in here? We cannot. It's locked from the other side. Somebody was doing some batshit insane experiments in here. But then again, nothing Claire Redfield isn't used to. Although this is a little much. Look at this bowl. Look at this ceramic bowl for catching brains and blood and things. Oh, you can kind of see it on there as well. Moira, get a good shot of the old brain goo just flying off of that table really, really slowly. That's nice. Look at this sink. How did it get this dirty? How long has it been like this? I've never seen a sink that dirty, and I'm thankful for it. Are there any items? This is just a really nice looking environment. Oh, hello. BP for those sweet skills. BP is battle points, if I remember. Oh, what else we got? More BP. Because as we know, terrorists always leave their precious jewels lying around in their secret labs. That's how it works. That's how life is. You know, it's just one of those facts of life.
Alright, we made it. Key's over there.
Oh, hello. Oh, I got that emblem, didn't I? I think that's one of the... well, it's certainly one of the first in the game. I don't know whether it's the actual first.
Shit, what's that sound?
But positioned very nicely, so you know their stuff. You know there's collectibles and junk. By the way, I just realized this first encounter is going to be way easier with the... now that I'm armed to the teeth. No magnum bullets. I wish I'd known that when I was at that workbench and could change weapons. Hello, Mr. Guard. I'm just going to check these doors real quick. It's locked from the other side. Well, that's fine. I'm sure nothing will come at me then. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot my pistol's really powerful. Oh, jeez. I wonder if the enemies change at all because it's because of New Game Plus. Oh, jeez.
Run, Moira! Run!
Possibly, possibly not. I remember fleeing from this encounter originally, but I guess now I don't have to. I quite like the design of the enemies in this game, actually. The way they move, the way they attack, the way they kind of react when they are attacked is it's all very... It all adds to that fluidness of this game. That smoothness. Ooh, I never went in here first time. Wow, Moira just buggered off, didn't she? She just went. She's not bothered at all what's happening to me. That's nice of you. It's locked from the other side again. Oh well. I guess I'm done here. Hi Moira, thanks for trying to save me. When is this going to end? I don't even know. I couldn't tell you that, Moira. Oh god. I remember when RE4 first came out and you shot a guy in the head, or the arm or the leg, and they reacted to it, and it was a big deal. But let me tell you, you never got it in RE5 because you were so distracted by the fact that it was basically RE4 with a different skin. And then you certainly never thought about it in RE6 because you were so angry at what you were playing. But in this game, it kind of brought that... Originally kind of brought that... Even now, definitely brought that feeling back of... Oh, look, they're kind of doing stuff. They don't like being shot in the face, and they don't like being shot in the arm. And the way they kind of ragdoll, but not quite, as they fall over, it looks really good. This game still has a lot going for it. Oh god. Oh, wow, okay. Look at that. He just went for it. And the melee as well is not too, it's not overstated. What I mean by that, excuse me, what I mean by that is it's not like, hey, let's just suplex this guy right off the bat, you know, it's just a kick. I mean the charge attack, which you unlock, which is the one I'm doing, which is a little bit more powerful. It looks kind of silly because there's no way you can't charge kicks in real life. Oh my! You know, that's not how life works. It's not how your body works. You can't just stand there and raise your leg slowly and get more power. So it looks kind of goofy, but it works. It's better, I think, than inventing some stupid, crazy over the top. Whoa, crazy over the top move, you know. It's a good way of compensating for that. I like being able to take this game a little bit slower now as well, with these upgraded weapons. It's good. I was actually looking through all the bonus stuff and the things you could unlock, time attack mode, invisible mode, and other difficulties and things, and I remember, I was just thinking, I don't know why I didn't play this more, you know, back in the day. I mean, I remember going on raid mode quite a lot, and I guess I just stuck to that, really. I didn't go back to the story. My god. What is wrong with you? Oh god, sorry. I hope you weren't alive before, because you certainly aren't now. I love how quick that is as well.
No, I really, really don't. Sorry, I don't do firearms.
Take this.
Not after what happened.
Shit, I'm sorry. I forgot. Maybe we can find you something else.
Yeah, maybe we can find you like a
No, I'll just be on the flashlight.
like a tambourine or something, just to kind of try and scare. Oh well, here we go. Here we go. Got the old zapping system going on here.
I think there's something shiny there, but I can't make it out.
Nice.
Crowbar.
Blunt weapon. I can do blunt weapons.
Press R2 to use Moira's crowbar as her melee attack. She can stun certain enemies by hitting them from behind. So this is what I was talking about. Different characters, different mechanics. It works very, very, very nicely, actually. Of course, for the purposes of the playthrough, I'm going to be Claire and I'm going to be Barry for as much as possible. Because as much as I enjoy the whole co-op thing, I much prefer controlling Claire and Barry anyway. Because they can just do more. I don't think that's controversial to say. But you know what, Moira? She's got her uses. And you know, she's got that dry, cool wit. And you can't argue with that.
Claire? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw something.
I saw something that looked like a little girl. I think it was a little girl. Handgun ammo, give me that. Actually, yeah, I get... This is the inventory system. Which looks okay, I guess. It's fairly simple to use. So that's nice. Generally, I give all the junk to Moira, and I keep all the useful stuff for myself. That's the way it works. And of course, this whole co-op thing, it works better when you've got someone working with you. You know, because Moira's one of Moira's abilities is she can, as you can see, kind of spot things with the torch that Claire can't see. Things hidden, and then they just sparkle, and then all of a sudden you can pick them up. Which is fine when there's two of you, because one of you can concentrate on finding items and distracting enemies and stunning them with the crowbar and everything, while the other one fights, does most of the fighting. But in this, you just kind of have to switch. I'm always going to have to switch between the two just to find an item and pick it up, which is a little bit, I don't know. It's not hard and it's not tricky. It's just a little more time consuming than maybe it needs to be. It adds up. Alright, let's get in there. Yeah, I love those janky transitions. That's probably the only jankiness in the game, is the transitions. Everything else is pretty beautiful. Like you, Claire. You're beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to have to pause it for now, guys. But thank you very much for watching the opening episode of Resident Evil Revelations 2. And I hope you join me for the next part, where we will be making our way through the rest of this prison, and also talking about the upcoming remakes, Resident Evil 0 HD, and of course the bombshell that is Resident Evil 2 Remake. We'll start discussing those, and hopefully we'll get some of your kind of thoughts, opinions on those, what you think those are going to be like. But yeah, for now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. See you later.